Just loading up this food in this fridge, man. Getting ready to go train at Bev Francis. So make it happen.
First time for Sarah in New York. First time we're coming to Bev's. We're here for the whole week.
I have no idea, man. I was just talking to him about it. Like, my mind always changes back and forth every single time. And the harder I diet and the further it gets in, all of a sudden my mind changes what song I want to do. So I usually don't end up picking it probably till about 6 weeks out. That's what it is. We're at Bev Francis today again, day 2. About to hit shoulders with Coach Mandus Buckle. We've been splitting up shoulders into 2 days. We've been doing medial, and then then we've been working on just upper front delt. But right now, I really want to work on this lateral delt.
Turn that left toe out just a little. Let's see. Yeah. Yep. Yep. See it different? Yeah, definitely up.
Okay.
You see the difference?
Yeah.
Don't bring them too far forward. There. There. See the taper more? Either side, side chest. Perfect. Either side, side tricep. double.
Do certain things in order to get them to grow.
Right.
Like, you're not gonna grow your legs just leg pressing all day. You
Right.
have to get in there and squat.
Yeah.
You have to front squat. You have to go heavy. You have to go deep.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be a lot of times where you're not gonna probably like what you're doing. So to me, when I see somebody with a bigger pair of legs, I'm like,
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt. No argument there.
I don't know. Like I see Rami's legs sometimes, and I think it's almost too much.
His legs aren't too big.
But I've also seen where when he trains, he does like a couple sets of leg extensions, and he can't even finish a leg work. He gets such a big pump in his leg like movements that he doesn't even really have to do anything more than like 10 sets. It's just I guess it is genetic, it's just in general. But
Well, see, like when you talk about the lat insertion being genetic, absolutely.
Yeah.
However, that would be then a difference of certain. It'd be like talking about a men's physique guy. Sure, if you have that genetic structure, you can have the appearance of having a nice V taper.
yeah.
But that's in that division. If you're talking about a bodybuilder or a classic physique guy, that's work. Because not only do you have to be wide, but again, you have to have that depth. So you have to be pulling heavyweight. You have to be hitting different angles.
Yeah.
You know.
Some of these guys just can't, their lat insertion is so high that, and that's gonna basically negate them from ever winning because they're never gonna, like,
Yeah.
you know, like a certain guy like Carver who is huge, but when you put him up next to a Phil Heath, his lat insertion is so high and Phil's comes all the way down to basically his glutes. Like when they turn to the back, it's over. It doesn't matter how big his upper back gets, you know, as far as when he turns around. I just think that it's hard to, like, you can't overcome those genetics.
Or they want to knock somebody else down. That's because that's that fake confidence.
Yeah.
True. You ever notice true confidence comes from within and a circle around you, and it's really only because you know you've done what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You can look yourself in the mirror and say, I did everything I was supposed to. I worked my ass off. So that at that point, no matter where the chips lie, they lie. But then when you're at your level, when you're that good, fortunately, the chips usually lie in first place.
Yeah.
But that's because of the work you put in.
Yeah.
So that's true confidence. It's the same thing with you now. You can feel your sense of confidence. It's not arrogance. It's not ego. Ego gets in people's way. You work, and you work, and you work, and you work.
That's what I'm saying. I think the biggest difference when I think of your physique in another, when I'm always talking about 15, 18 months from now, 21 months from now, the biggest difference that I keep picturing in my head about your physique is your back.
Yeah.
Think if you add, let's say 15 pounds of muscle or even 12 pounds, but if a third of that is in your back, think of how that changes your whole physique.
Yeah.
And it's something that you didn't focus on in the past on your training splits and everything. You didn't focus on training that way, so it is gonna keep growing by leaps and bounds.
About this guy, how he kicked my ass a couple years ago.
Well, he kicked my ass last year.
Yeah, man, we've been competing against each other for the last couple years, so we'll probably end up seeing each other again at USA's if he comes out, and it's always fun, man. It's nice that the camaraderie is still in the sport, that, you know, we don't have to be so competitive to each other where we can't be friends, and we've developed a friendship through it, and that's how it's supposed to be, man. That's how bodybuilding is supposed to be. So at the New York Pro, run into him. It's good stuff, man.
Yeah, I met his grandfather. He's a super nice guy. Last year, last year I saw him. He actually beat me, and the year before that I beat him. And we just, you know, we push each other. You know, this sport is not about, how we say, this sport is not about like pushing each other down. It's about lifting each other up.
Yeah.
you know, because we all try to get to the same to the same goal essentially, you know, and if everyone helps each other up, we can all make it there together.
That's it, man. There's room for everybody. That's what I was saying. You know, if we can just help each other, you know, somebody gets it, and then just keep pushing that same person and keep on going. And sooner or later, like I was actually telling Brandon, one of the Mandus Physique guys who's doing the pro today, I'm like, man, there's no stress. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say that. There's stress getting up on a pro stage, but when you're trying to make it and you haven't even gotten to the pro stage yet, that's stressful.
Yeah, that's stressful.
For me, if I was standing on this New York pro stage and I knew I was getting up there, I know that I'm going up there with every single pro, every single best athletes around.
Yeah.
You know, for right now, I'm still fighting for my spot at the table. You know what I'm saying?
And the thing is, you know, with bodybuilding, I told him like a few months ago, imagine him and I were living together. How much bigger we could have been, you know, pushing each other. We could have been like 280. I mean, easily pick a show that we want to do. Yeah.
We can still get to that 280.
Yeah.
I plan on it. Yeah, it's gonna happen, man.
Yeah. And so, you know, it's all about pushing each other to make ourselves, you know, better people. You know, that's what bodybuilding is about. It's about inspiring other people. And you know, he inspired me to be better. Like I had a problem with my waistline, and I saw him, and I was like, that's how I want to have my waist to look like. And it's what happened to me right now, and I got it finally. So he inspired me to improve myself. I inspired him as well.